Here's the only statistic fans of these teams need to know. Since the year 2000, 117 teams have started 0-3. Only one of them has made the playoffs. If you start the season 0-3, you aren't making the playoffs. That means for each of these teams, this weekend is must-win weekend. There are 9 teams that are 0-2 right now after the Dolphins lost last night, and I've separated them into one of 4 tiers. Some teams have a chance, while others, not so much. Well, the Saints, Jets, and Browns all started the year winless.
Shocker, I know.
These teams truly are dead in the water, and each one of them already has a head start for the number 1 pick next year. And if I had to guess right now who ends up with it, my choice is the Saints. Their pure lack of talent, plus their organizational desire to blow everything up, remains unmatched. The Jets and Browns each have just too many good players to not win a few games. But who knows, maybe one of these teams will win this week. So honestly, this tier isn't that much different than the last one in terms of skill. It's just that these teams are supposed to have their quarterback of the future. Emphasis on supposed. So naturally, there's an increased amount of pressure on them to succeed. The Carolina Panthers are so close to elimination, it's not even funny. They were thoroughly embarrassed in Jacksonville, and although they actually came incredibly close to beating the Cardinals from down 3 scores, I wouldn't exactly put them in contender status. The elephant in the room is Bryce Young. Yeah, the team is low-key ass, and yeah, the defense probably wouldn't know how to stop water running from a faucet, but everything's on him, because Bryce showed us last year how he could elevate his team. The Panthers match up against the Falcons this week, and Bryce is going to have to make a lot of quick time throws against this pass rush, but I believe in him, in my biased opinion. Next up, we have the Chicago Bears. Oh man, what a wreck. People actually thought that bringing in some young hotshot coordinator would fix this dumpster fire that this organization is on a yearly basis. What a bunch of idiots. But hey, they got their quarterback of the future, right? And that's why they're in this tier. Just hope that pathetic defense doesn't lose to one of the best passing offenses in the league this week. Oh, and did I mention they're playing their old head coach this week in Dallas? Good luck, Chicago. And finally, the Tennessee Titans. Now, this team isn't very good. There's a ton of questions about Brian Callahan, and roster-wise, they're a disaster. But there's a little bit of hope just because you guys drafted a rookie quarterback. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look like the Titans can win an NFL game if they tried, which they might not be, but I'm not going to count out young Cam just yet. They play the undefeated and surging Colts this week. Good luck, fellas. Tier 2 is reserved exclusively for the Giants, who are just weird. Seriously, I can't get a read on this team. In week 1, they looked like the worst offense in the league, and week 2, all of a sudden, Russell Wilson and Malik Neighbors looked like Brady and Moss. I don't know what to think. And what makes this even more insane is that they host another team in a must-win scenario this weekend, the Chiefs. If Russ and that offense show they can play like that against teams other than the Cowboys, then the Giants absolutely can be a decent team. So they have a chance. But get your shit together, guys. I don't think anybody expected these two teams to be in this position. Texans, yeah, sure, whatever. They weren't exactly fantastic last year, but the Chiefs? Kansas City should be embarrassed to be where they are right now. This is ridiculous. How can a quarterback of this caliber, a coach this good, and a front office that polished be in this position? But whatever is going on, Kansas City has been in nightmare mode for a while now. Like I said earlier, they play the Giants in week 3, so we're about to learn real quick what they're made of. But here's the real question. Who do I think is actually going to make the postseason? Out of all of these teams, who do I think can do it? Nobody. Every single one of these teams has a major, easily exploitable flaw that will prevent them from playing winning football. And I don't believe in a single one of them. Yes, including the Chiefs. Best of luck in week 3, everybody. You're gonna need it.